Hey, what's up, everybody? Fred Kreidler, head coach at E3 Fitness, coming at you with another great exercise for you. This is the Sandbag Snatch Release. So we're going from the ground all the way overhead, and we're releasing, throwing the bag. It's a ton of fun, but we can't just jump into it and go for it, because we got to talk about it so we can do two good things with our body, and that's build resiliency and increase our performance. All right, because we can't just go through these things, because one of the things that we might want to do is we're going here, right? We might want to arch our back a little bit. That's a no-go, all right? If we're practicing that, we're going to be loose out there in the real world when we go to do things, and it's not going to be contributive to our overall performance and well-being, okay? We want to be dialed in. This is a heavy thing that I'm trying to move really, really quickly, okay? So I got to be dialed in the core with my shoulders back. So when I go over, I'm not in here. My shoulders are back, and I'm compressing through here, and I'm really, really strong and rigid. And if you tried to push me or something, you wouldn't be able to move me, because I'm so dialed in. I'm getting tons of energy into the feet and into the floor. From that position, well, I can trust my body to do something like this and do it really, really well, okay? So here's how the move goes, all right? So I'm gonna be dialed in right in here. It's a hip hinge movement, and I'm going shoulders back like this. I'm gonna go here, all the way overhead. I'm gonna step forward and out of the way. As I'm doing this, my tummy's tight. I'm breathing in and I'm holding around that, okay? And you're not gonna see any whiplash like this. My shoulders are back, and I'm doing all the work with my legs and my hips, all right? Just like this. Shoulders are back. Step through, just like that. I'm gonna go here. I wanna show you from the side, okay? So from here, we really wanna see that I'm getting all this energy here. And by the time the bag gets to this point, I'm just releasing it to the ceiling, because I've done all my work off the floor, okay? So all the work done to here just floats over, and I'm throwing. Big thing here to get this done correctly is that I'm throwing vertically. We don't want to be scared and kind of tipping it right over. That defeats the purpose. We want to commit to this movement, okay? So right in here, legs are tight, lots of energy, shoulders are back here. Cool? As the loads get heavier, I'm gonna wanna dip back like that, but I've gotta stay committed to going straight up and then walking under. Otherwise, we're practicing other stuff, and we're really trying to get this vertical, very straight up and down posture going at the very top. So this is the Sandbag with Snatch Release. And so we do this a lot in our power stuff. And one of the things that we do is we'll couple this with another exercise. And I think it's just a really cool thing to talk about in the program. So that's like a ton of stuff, going from the ground to overhead. But what we do is we break it down, we walk you through it before that. So the move that comes right before this, a lot of times, is a move where we're practicing our hip hinge. Right in here, we're practicing a deadlift. And it just so happens that right now we're building off of a couple weeks where we've done exactly this movement, but with other stuff building into it. So it's really cool how these things start to fit together. Again, so that's in a bigger picture thing. Smaller picture here, Sandbag Snatch Release, shoulders back, tummy tight, squeeze the hips. Here's another one for you. Right in here, not in here. I'm gonna get set before I start. There's a little bit of a load. Breathe in, straight up. Hands going straight up. Cool? All right, Sandbag Snatch Release. Hope to see you in the gym. Checking it out soon.